There's nothing that gets Black liberals more upset with me than when I talk about the success of Black immigrants from Africa, academically, in their careers, professionally. I think Nigerian Americans are the most successful immigrant group. And I'm sitting here looking at this going, guys, don't tell me that it's because this country's racist.
Right.
We've got some culture issues. And that's why I went into that in my book, because I was like, I know how we treat intelligence, how we treat academic success amongst, Black Americans. And
Right.
it is true that Black American students fare better in an all-white classroom than in an all-Black classroom because they're allowed to be smart,
Right.
and they're allowed to try, and there's a competitive environment around them.
Right.
Whereas, for whatever reason, amongst Black Americans, it's seen as a betrayal.
Wow.
You've betrayed your culture because you're talking like the white man. You know what I mean? You're doing what the white man does. It's similar to that Smithsonian list that they posted of attributes of whiteness, they called it.
Oh my
Being
gosh.
punctual. Did you see this? Being
I saw that.
punctual, like working
couldn't
hard.
believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
So totally different in Africa, which is fascinating. And that's why I was like, I'm just looking at the statistics and there's obviously a different mentality in Africa. Stronger values, family values, educational values. And you come here and you're shocked to see, how were you treated?
Well, you know what? I was treated really well, even by white and African Americans. But I did see that there was a little bit of tension between Africans and African Americans. But I
Treated well.
I was treated fairly well. I mean, I thought America was a very friendly country when I came over here. Like the people are just naturally very friendly. I don't know if it's a Midwest thing, but
I think it is a Midwest thing,
really,
actually.
it must be okay. Yeah,
Out of New York and LA.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. So now I absolutely loved the United States when I came over here. There were a lot of things that were a little bit different from what I was used to. I felt like people were kind of on the same level playing field, no matter what kind of socioeconomic places they came from, because in Zimbabwe we have a very distinct class system, and it's very hard to move from one class to another. Like if you're born poor, you're probably going to die poor. And so there's this class. I'm sure maybe your husband might know it because he's from the UK. So the UK has a lot of that class thing.
Right.
And Zimbabwe inherited that.
And that's something that is actually inherently amazing about America, and Americans don't realize it, is that you have a chance for upward mobility. It doesn't matter where you start, you can finish on top, you can move. And it's so unique about America. And because most Americans don't travel,
they don't understand.
They don't understand how unique and special it is.
Yes.
And that is why I think you get so many immigrants coming from Africa who are like, what is wrong with you? Like,
Exactly.
I can work 10 jobs and move up a social class. I'm doing it.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely.